So I'm a delivery driver. That's what I do for an occupation. And recently at my workplace, one of our drivers quit. So therefore, I had to be taken off of my assigned route and put on his route. And also, another driver had to be taken off of their assigned route and put on my route. So I've been doing this other former co-worker's route for about a couple of weeks now, and the customers on this route are starting to warm up to me, warm up to my personality. And they're getting used to me. They're getting used to my positive energy. But at the same time, the customers on my assigned route are missing out on that. They're asking my coworker who's filling in for me on my route, when is Keith coming back? When is Keith coming back? They miss me. He's telling me, my coworker is telling me that they really miss me and they miss my energy. And it just gives them joy to see me every day that they're at work, because I make their coming to work that much better. And that warms my heart every time my coworker comes back and tells me some of the great things that customers have said about me. It really warms my heart. It puts a smile on my face. It feels good to know that I'm truly appreciated. And I share this with you because I wanted to show you how I do my part in stepping into my calling of serving others. You see, on the route that I'm presently on, the customers are starting to warm up to my energy. They're getting used to me, and they're getting used to having a smile on their face when they see me coming, and seeing the smile on my face. All the while, my customers on my assigned route, they have my coworker. He's not me. He's him. He's his own individual. So they appreciate what my coworker does as far as filling in for me, but at the same time, he's not me. He's not me. And so therefore, a lot of the customers on my assigned route are missing out on my energy. All the while, the customers on the route that I'm currently doing is receiving all of this positive energy that I have to dispense. And so this is probably my last week on this route. But I'm sure when I leave from this route, the customers on this route are going to kind of be down because they won't be receiving my energy like they have been for the last week or so. But on the good side of that is the customers on my assigned route are going to be oh so thrilled and happy to see me. So yeah, I'm stepping into my calling of serving others and to help make their days better when they see me coming. I'm going to put a smile on somebody's face when they see me coming. They're like, there's Keith. And without them noticing, a smile instantly comes on their face. And, and to me, it's better to be a person who puts a smile on your face than a person that you see coming and they put a frown on your face. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. This is my purpose. This is my calling. I can remember the day many years ago when I read the scripture in the Bible that says God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. I don't need any specific titles or at my workplace, specific prominent titles at my workplace to feel important, You know how a lot of people, they feel like they need the title of a supervisor or manager or something in order to feel important, in order to make themselves feel good because they suffer from a self-esteem issue, you know? Because the thing about it is, a lot of titles and accomplishments, prominent titles and accomplishments, they're good and all, but at the same time, your identity is not wrapped up in titles and a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't, being that I am enlightened and I know this, I don't need a prominent title to my occupation. I'm a delivery driver. I don't need anything to be a title to be more glamorous than that. You know, I'm fine with that, because the fact of the matter is, my title, my job that I do does not define me. No, it doesn't define my worth. It doesn't define who I am as an individual. No, I'm a child of God. So therefore, when you see me, when the customers at my job, they see me, they see the God within me. They see the light shining from within me. And it puts a smile on their face. It makes their day. It makes them feel happy. It makes them feel grateful that, hey, look at Keith. He's got a grateful attitude. I'm going to strive to be like that, you know? God didn't design us just to get a job and survive. He designed us to live a life of purpose. And when you look at your job through the lenses of a purpose, through stepping into your calling, that's when your job takes on a whole new meaning, because you're stepping into your calling. You're doing what God put you on this earth to do. Each and every day, I'm out on my route. No matter what route I'm doing, I am fulfilling my purpose. I am fulfilling my calling in life, because it don't matter what route I'm on. My energy goes with me. My calling is going with me, and I'm sharing it with customers on whatever route I do. And no matter where I go, people see the God within me. I'm stepping into my calling. And that's just not at work either. That's in my life in general. You know, I'm a positive, upbeat type of individual who can get along with most people. Most people. Notice I said that. I can't get along with ignorant people. But yeah, I'm stepping into my calling, and as far as for the job the company that I work for, I make them look so great as a company because of my attitude, my positive attitude, because of the energy that I have to dispense, because of how I make the customers feel. I make them look great. And in doing so, I'm fulfilling my purpose. I'm stepping into my calling. And in doing this, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling when you know that you are inspiring others to be better. When you inspire others to be better while they are at work, that's a beautiful experience. Because you're helping others to see that, hey, you may not have the right job that you want to have at the time being. You may not be making the right amount of money that you want to be making at this time. But hey, you have a job. Things could be a whole lot worse. You owe it to yourself to keep a positive attitude no matter what. You owe it to yourself to keep the faith in God and yourself. Have hope. Because if you don't have hope, no matter whatever your circumstances, if you don't have hope, you don't have anything. You are just merely existing. Existing in the realm of negativity, mediocrity, and defeat. Life is too short for that. Life is too short for that. So I wanted to make a video that I conveyed to others, to you guys, about, my job is my way of stepping into my calling and inspiring my customers, my co-workers, and anyone I come across, that they feel my energy, that they are inspired to become a better version of themselves just by crossing paths with me. Life is too short to not live a life of purpose. Life is too short to not discover your calling within. Life is too short to live in mediocrity and defeat. And my starting a YouTube channel is an extension of what I do at my workplace, which is, not as far as not the details of what I do while taking in packages to different companies, but as far as my energy, stepping into my calling while I'm at work and inspiring others. My YouTube channel is an extension of stepping into my calling and inspiring others. That's why I love YouTube. That's why YouTube has already changed my life, and I have less than 300 subscribers. It gives me the opportunity to inspire others and to help them to see that, yes, we owe it to ourselves. No matter what, we owe it to ourselves to define our own idea of what success and happiness and joy is supposed to be like. We owe it to ourselves to define who we are as individuals, and that allows society to dictate to us how we should view our own selves. No. I want to inspire others. I just want to inspire others. I have a passion. I'm passionate about inspiring others to do better and be better, so we can all make our worlds better. We owe it to ourselves. That's the bottom line. If you like what you have heard in this video, then by all means, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. God bless.